I'd like to welcome you to CEPD 8102 Lifespan Human Development. I'm Dr. Mary Beth Sloan, and it will be my privilege to lead you on this 100% online journey this semester. Let me take a couple minutes just to introduce myself. I'm an associate professor and area coordinator in the Department of Educational Technology and Foundations. Just a few little side tidbits there. That's my husband Curtis there on the left, and I'm sure he's wearing that Georgia shirt under duress that day because he's a Texas Longhorn, so must have been the Georgia-Florida game. And right there on the right is our little pride and joy, Indiana Sloan, and you will probably see and hear her several times during the semester. She likes to be in the videos, whether it's seen, but definitely heard under most circumstances, so she'll be making an appearance. All right, let's talk a little bit about the class and the breakdown of the class. You know, you're going to be completing content that is going to be presented to you through several different learning modules. You're responsible for all of the information that comes in those learning modules. We are going to be completing graded discussions. You are going to have Dropbox assignments, and I still call it the Dropbox, even though it's under the assignments tab, but you will be completing and submitting assignments through that tab, and you will be taking assessments in here. And I like to keep all of these things separate under their own tabs. You know, you're not going to find your discussions embedded in content or the assignments embedded in discussions or content. So make sure that you're clicking on all of these individual tabs, and that will really help you figure out what these discussions and assignments are going to entail. All right, let's look at them separately for just a little bit. You have a certain number of learning modules that you will be covering, and some of those have some assigned reading or other links and things that you're going to be responsible for. Most of the learning modules, not all of them, I give you PowerPoint slides to help guide you through the presentation. Okay, the presentation is the important part. That's the meat. You know, where you're going to get all the information from. You know, you can print out the slides if you want to help you when you're taking notes or not. That's entirely up to you. I just wanted you to have them there. But remember that the slides alone are not enough. Okay, that presentation is where most of the information is going to be housed. Like I said, you're responsible for anything that's within a learning module, and please try to complete the learning modules in order, you know, as we're going to be building on content. You will be completing graded discussions. Essentially, you have 6 graded discussions. They're going to be on 3 different topic areas, and you are going to be doing an original post on the topic area, and then you are also going to go back and complete a reflective reply to one of your classmates in that topic area. Now, I don't want you replying to them within their post. You're actually going to begin a new post with the reply. And I think once you get into the discussions page and look at all the directions, you will easily be able to see how they are separated. Make sure you're looking at the requirements for each one of the discussions before you complete them, you know, like completing the learning module first, that type of thing. So take a look at your discussions tab and get yourself familiar with those. You are going to have assignments to complete. Specifically, you're going to be doing some journal article critiques and a lifespan presentation project. So go ahead and click on each one of those assignments under the assignments tab to show you the guidelines for each one of them and due dates and times and all that good stuff. And you're going to be completing 3 short assessments in this class. They're only 25 points apiece, I think. And what you need to do is you cover a certain number of learning modules, and then you're going to be completing an assessment. So once the assessment opens, and I'll have it open for you for a couple of days, you go ahead and once you start it, you have to complete it. After the assessments are completed and the time has ended, I will do an item analysis, and if I need to adjust any scores in the gradebook, I will. Use your checklist. I provide for you the checklist tab. I think it's under your grades tab. It's a really good tool because I have listed for you all due dates and times for everything for the whole semester. Now, you can find all of this information in a variety of different places. The pacing calendar provided to you in the first learning module. Your syllabus has this information. The course calendar has this information. But I love the checklist because you can actually go in and check off when you have completed and submitted things. I'm a list maker by trade, and I love being able to kind of cross things off as I've gotten them finished. So use the tools that I'm providing for you to help keep you organized. As far as keeping in touch, let's keep all email within the CourseDen class. That's the one that I'm going to check most often. And when I say often, I mean often. In any given semester, I'm usually teaching at least another 3 undergraduate classes, and to say that they need me to be close by would be an understatement. So I'm typically online a lot. I will get back to you probably faster than you would think with an email or an inquiry. And if we want to set up a face-to-face meeting time, whether it be on campus or in a Collaborate room, we can do so. But getting that rolling, email is going to be the best way to get hold of me. So if I'm away from the computer for any extended period of time, I will make sure that I let you know that. So go ahead and start, looking through, especially this first learning module, and look at your discussions page and your assignments page and all that good stuff. Don't be afraid to play around with anything. And I'm looking forward to a great semester. And if there's any other questions that I can answer for you, please feel free to send me an email. Thanks.